SMF Pro Traders. SMF Pro Trading School is full bloom on a Monday. When Goldman had a percent DS down here of around 1950, it was very oversold in here. It made it a great buy. When Goldman got up here on a monthly chart to around this 81 handle here in the up move, you can see where we got extremely overbought. And for 4 months, Goldman has gone nowhere. Goldman had a reversal, and Goldman started the reversal in October of 209. This is what the monthly chart looks like. Right now, your percent DS is still at a very high level at 80. We've got a monthly buy signal on Goldman that we never had before, and that's what's given it short-term stability. But we have what we call and it's doing just like the financials. It's got let's take a look at the bullish part of the consolidation, because there's always a little bullishness in everything. And basically what we're looking at is that we are now got a monthly reversal at resistance. We've got another sell-off in January at this high. It's lower than the previous month over here. However, it's been holding this target that we gave it, and it's holding this part of this breakout bar right here. If Goldman breaks that trend line or breaks that 10-month moving average, we are going down very quickly and very hard. Right now, we've got lighter volume on the sell side versus heavier selling, because we don't so far, but the monthly chart is not final till the end of the month. I will caution people, though, that the only thing that this trend has hope for is that it's finally got a monthly buy signal, which it has not had a monthly buy signal. The last one we got was in 2003, and it lasted. We went into a monthly sell signal. You've got a mustard seed here, and it's been holding this long-term bottom support within this monthly range. However, I will still caution people, even at 80.83 on a monthly, in my view, Goldman needs to come down and test at least the 140 mark, which is down here. And we're going into its earnings coming up on the 21st of January. So you got a rising 10-month, that's bullish. It crossed over the 20, that bullish. The negative part is that the 20-month has not totally flattened out. It's a little bit pointing down. You don't want a monthly, weekly, daily moving averages going downward. That is the bigger one that's going to have support. The 100-month, on the other hand, has flattened out. So the 40-month, which is the blue line, is holding it down into this resistance level. So basically, there are bear and bull points to the monthly trend. However, I find a little bit more bearish than I do bullish. The main bullish factor that I have, it's got support here. We'll see if it holds 160 with the rising 10-month moving average coupled or along with this monthly buy signal. Goldman chart, weekly chart, SMF Pro Traders are heavily in action on the interpretation and the trade management. Calendar 210. Basically, what I want to show people from a weekly level is I've drawn two trend lines. The diagonal line is where Goldman gets support on the weekly. This other trend line is where we kind of went up and we broke through here. That was a major trend line, and that upper end will be the resistance no matter what. That lower end down here will be the support. Near-term support is the horizontal line, but let's take a look at what the weekly moving averages are doing. Right now, Goldman Sachs went into what we call the SMF bear trend. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6, 7, 8, 9. There was 10 weeks and the closing below the 10-week moving average. All it takes is a 10-week to roll over and a closing price 4 weeks consecutively below the 10-week moving average, and that is, there was a long bull trend into a bear reversal. Basically, Goldman had a follow-through week off of a weekly consolidation right here. It had the follow-through, but it had a bigger failure bar than this up bar. We did not let traders buy it here because we were going to wait for the next week, which was last week, and the stock failed miserably, and we are falling back below that blue line is a 10-week moving average. Well, I'm an aggressive short seller if the blue line crosses over the top, going down. Up, when they go up like that, it's bullish. When they're ascending moving averages. But if that 10-week goes over, I'm a put buyer on Goldman. Right now, bearish week reversal, undercutting the 10 and the 200 week and closing slightly below. Price closed right here at 165.21. That means that the negative money flow of $165 million being sold Friday. Any move up on Goldman Sachs, I'm a short seller. Why? Or I could be a put buyer. Why? Here's why. Number one, until I close above half of that weekly SMF Pro Trader bar, that means a closing consolidation above 170. Anytime it comes up here, I will sell short. If I continue the downward move and the 200 week, which is more significant than the 10 is rolling back over. You can see what happens right here when that blue line rolled over. The stock went much lower until it consolidated. But if we roll over twice in the cycle, that means that we would be starting a double bear trend in Goldman Sachs. Now, granted, they're going to report earnings and whatnot. Rather, that can turn around the technicals that we teach here, and we teach mathematical technical analysis, not standard. I'm telling you now that I will sell short by 170 puts, any move up on an intraday level on my daily chart. Chart is broke. It's below the 20-day. The 40-day is rolling. The 10 is rolling over. It's below its 50-day moving average. Any move up slightly there into that 50-day moving average, the daily chart is being broke. I've got a massive potential blue line 40-day moving average. That's this color up here. It's crossing over. It's going descending. That means I'm a short seller on Amazon when I look at a daily. And not only that, if I crack a daily, if this moving average convergence divergence, which is this indicator right here, if it goes into a daily sell signal, I will buy put options and hold them for a longer term. And I will short the stock on every gap or every up move. And that's the picture on the daily of Goldman. I've already explained the bearishness of the weekly. And I've let you see here on all chart time frames, on those chart frames, including this monthly chart, of where the risk is in Goldman. And basically, I'm a short seller in Goldman Sachs. That's your SMF Pro Trading Management at its finest.